I have tried to make this video many times, and it is almost 3 o'clock in the morning, mainly because I've just delved too deep into things and now I'm kind of wound up. This is about the Luigiverse, so strap in. Luigi talk on its own is a more troublesome place than witch talk or even, I don't know, whatever fucked up talk you can think of. And there are some things that are just bugging me right now. Number one, the toddler and baby and very early childhood pictures of Luigi that are circulating now. I mean, I think anything on social media is fair game, but I think somebody's leaking them, and it's not right. It's not cute. If you wanted him to raw dog you, no, next question the other week, and now you're like oohing and ahhing over his like baby pictures, that's kind of fucked up and weird. Also, this whole beef that Jason Brooks and DJ Morris have is kind of fucked up too. Because if both these people claim that, they are decent sources of information and a conduit for everyone galvanizing to support Luigi, but then they're cutting at each other. One is accusing one of the libel and slander, and they're going to sue them, which in Jason's case, when he was convicted of running a Ponzi scheme, he spent most of his time behind bars suing the hell out of the Department of Corrections, and even winning a huge settlement because he had a irritable bowel syndrome, and they claimed that the prison was not taking care of him, so he basically got a shitload of money for his shit, literally. And then DJ Morris, on the other hand, claiming to be a journalist, and I tried finding some of the bylines, and I couldn't really find much other than some TikTok that she did that went viral in England about her experiences as a tourist, and then a blog post maybe, and then, her website. She's like a law of attraction life coach charging thousands of dollars. And when people were trying to call her out on her shit, whether or not she was the real deal or just getting stuff off of ChatGPT and ripping people off, it's like people were saying that, she was broken homeless back in the day. So who's listening to her now? You guys are suckers, whatever. So both of them do not have the best reputations, and I have to discern whatever they do say. Now, the only thing that's backing up Jason is Renegade for Justice, who is claiming that she corroborates his story, saw the receipts in real time, yada yada. I mean, I think out of I think Renegade for Justice is head on probably the most earnest source of information and support and guidance through this whole Luigi talk thing. And, it'll all come out in the wash who's lying and who's not. But I just want to share my opinion with the rest of the Luigi talk that, number one, it is about Luigi at the end of the day. Luigi not spending the rest of his life in prison. Luigi not getting the death penalty. Luigi being able to have a normal life after this and come to terms with whatever his involvement in this crime is or isn't. The reconciliation of the fact that Brian Thompson was killed for who he was or what he represented. However, at the end of the day, I think, somehow we have to, have some kind of justice for how he died. It's just that it's incongruous with what we believe about Luigi. Luigi needs our letters, prayers, thoughts, support, advocacy, and using this whole thing to galvanize people, not only for Luigi, but for all of us, to save lives by changing the way healthcare is done in this country, or how insurance companies should do what they claim they're supposed to do. In about 10 days, this world or our country is going to enter into utter abyss and chaos. I mean, there's even people on the other side of the political spectrum than the incoming administration. Or, I mean, well, the people who voted for said president-elect that realized that they made a big mistake. And we're going to need as much clarity, perspective, and focus to get through this for our sake and Luigi's sake, because he's entering into a political landmine. If the feds are involved, then the administration will probably stop at nothing to make an example out of him, and we need to remember that. And as the asteroid of federal interference grows closer to planet TikTok, signaling its demise, we all need to figure out how we're going to move on from here and help Luigi at the same time. So, I mean, this is just me talking what I got on my mind. I don't want to judge anybody, but at the same time, I just, want to look at what's going on in this landscape of ours with a clear head. And it's just about 3 o'clock in the morning, so this is a perfect time for a moment of clarity. So thank you for listening to me. I do appreciate it. I try to have a good weekend, trying to make the best of every day. And of course, as always, free Luigi. Good night.